Today is the day na mag-vlog po tayo about biochemistry. Tapos, i-discuss po natin yung mga food na meron tayo noong Christmas. At kung saang biomolecules sila na bilong at iba pa. Basta panoorin nyo na lang po itong vlog na ito. So, yun na po, nakita nyo naman yung video ng food. So, ngayon, i-discuss na po natin siya. So, first, what is biomolecules? Biomolecules are the building blocks of life and perform important function in living organisms. Biomolecules includes large macromolecules such as proteins, carbohydrates, lipids, and nucleic acid. So, which food belongs to specific group of biomolecules? So, yung pork ko na nakita ninyo kanina is composed of lipids. Lipid composition in meat and meat products. Meat lipids are mainly composed of triglyceride and phospholipids, which contain saturated fatty acid, monounsaturated fatty acids, and polyunsaturated fatty acids. Also, pork is an excellent protein and provides several important vitamins and minerals. A 3-ounce serving of pork is an excellent source of thiamine, selenium, protein, niacin, vitamin B6, and phosphorus, and a good source of zinc, riboflavin, and potassium. Then, yung next is next po is yung macaroni. Macaroni is high in carbs. Carbohydrate serves several key functions in our body. They provide you with energy for daily tasks and are the primary fuel source for our brains. High energy demands. Fiber is a special type of carbs that helps promote good digestive health and may lower your risk of heart disease and diabetes. What happens during glycolysis and glycogenolysis? Glycogenolysis process by which glycogen, the primary carbohydrate stored in the liver and muscle cells of animals, is broken down into glucose to provide immediate energy and to maintain blood glucose level during fasting. Glycolysis is the process in which one glucose molecule is broken down to form two molecules of pyruvic acid, also called pyruvate. Thus, 4 ATP molecules are synthesized and 2 ATP molecules are used during glycolysis for a net gain of 2 ATP molecules. ATP, which means adenosine triphosphate. How it is different from gluconeogenesis and glycogenesis. Gluconeogenesis is the pathway by which glucose is generated from pyruvate and or LCA. And glycogenesis is the pathway by which glycogen is synthesized from glucose. How are proteins in food covered into small units? Mechanical digestion can only break up the food particles into smaller pieces. A chemical digestion process called enzymic hydrolysis can break the bonds holding the molecular building blocks within the food together. For example, proteins are broken down into their building blocks, amino acids. The basic building block of proteins are amino acids. The bonds that hold amino acid together are known as a peptide bond. To break the peptide bond in a protein, a hydrolysis reaction is needed similar to the involved in breaking up carbohydrates. Enzyme known as proteases are needed to break up the protein. What happens during beta fatty acid oxidation? How it is related to inform synthesis of brown adipose tissue. Fatty acids beta oxidation is the process by which fatty acids are broken down to produce energy. Fatty acids primarily enter a cell via fatty acid protein transporters on the cell surface. In biochemistry and metabolism, beta oxidation is the catabolic process by which fatty acid molecules are broken down into cytosol in prokaryotes and in mitochondria in eukaryotes to generate acetyl-CoA, which enter the citric acid cycle, and NADH and FADH2, which are coenzyme used in the electron transport. Its primary function is thermoregulation. In addition to heat produced by shivering muscle, brown adipose tissue produces heat by non-shivering thermogenesis. Brown fat also contains more capillaries than white fat. This supply the tissue with oxygen and nutrients and distribute the produced heat throughout the body. What is the importance of nutrition in the overall health of an individual? A healthy diet throughout life promotes healthy outcomes, supports normal growth, development, and aging, helps to maintain a healthy body weight, and reduce the risk of chronic disease, leading to overall health and well-being. Most people know good nutrition and physical activities can maintain a healthy weight, but the benefits of good nutrition go beyond weight. Good nutrition can help reduce risk of some disease, including heart disease, diabetes, stroke, some cancer, and osteoporosis. Discuss thoroughly appetite of a human being. Appetite is a person's general desire to eat food. A person's appetite might dictate how much food they want to eat, as well as the type of food they feel like eating. Hunger occurs when the body recognizes that it needs more food and sends a signal to the brain to eat. You may feel hunger frequently if your diet lacks protein, fiber, or fat, all of which promote fullness and reduce appetite. Extreme hunger is also a sign of inadequate sleep and chronic stress. Additionally, certain medication and illness are known to cause frequent hunger. Highlight other important and significant learnings obtained from yours. For me is, you don't have to give up on food to have a healthy diet. The key is choosing wisely of the food that you eat and stay physically fit. So that ends our vlog. So thank you for listening and peace.